morning. Broken hearts and broken wings, bring it all and everything. Bring the song you fear to sing, all is welcome here. And even if you broke your vow 1,000 times, come anyhow. We're stepping into the power of it now, and all is welcome here. The Father and the Son reunited, here they come. They're dancing to the sacred drum, and they knew they're welcome here. I see the shaman and the mighty priest. I see the beauty and the beast, singing, I have been released, and I am welcome here. Drunk on love to hesitate. To the winds I cast my fate and the remnants of my fear. I took a deep breath and I leapt, and I awoke as if I never slept. Tears of gratitude I wept, I was welcome here. La 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 la. Tears, your busy lives, bring your careers, bring the pain you carried for years, all is welcome here. Freedom is not so far away, there's only one price we all have to pay, and that's to live our dreams till they fade away and let them go. Oh. Welcome, everyone.
Jerry Peters, Ayesha DaCosta, thank you very much. Thank you for joining in. Look at you. Look at your smiles. Look at you filling those seats. I'm loving it. Welcome to Unity Church of Greater Rochester. I am Reverend Barb Adams, and I am the Associate Minister and Spiritual Director here, and so very happy to be in this position. I'm wondering if there's anyone here for the first time. We're not going to ask you to, yes, great. Just keep your hands up if you would, great. We're going to bring a packet to you. William's going to bring a packet to you. Keep those hands right up there. Come on, he's coming. He's coming. Keep them up there. While William is handing out those packets, and welcome to our church if this is your first time here. We want you to feel that as soon as you walk in this door that you are embraced. We want you to remember that you are love, and that you are peace, and that you are joy. We want you to know that this can be your spiritual home, and we invite you here. I'm going to just give you some background on our guest speaker, who will speak in just a few moments. Reverend Steve Jarose has been a friend of Unity Rochester for many years. He was ordained in 1984 as a minister of spiritual science, combining his love of people with his professional career as an educator and administrator in the field of developmental disabilities. Upon his retirement at age 55, he continued his advocacy work for the next 20 years as director of the Rochester chapter of the National Coalition Building Institute, NCBI, which is where I met Steve as a co-trainer. The mission of NCBI is to end racism and all forms of oppression through the power of coalition building. Now semi-retired, Steve continues his ministry and community interests as a climate activist, a group mediator and facilitator, gardener, and husband to Marvin. Welcome, Marvin. As well as finding new ways to celebrate the wonder of nature in all of her exuberant expressions. Let's just give Steve, Reverend Steve, an applause right now, and in a few moments we will welcome him. Okay. Prayer chaplains. Julie will be bringing up the prayer box. The prayer box is always in the back of the sanctuary when it's not brought up front. And in it, it contains those prayers that you have written. And if you'd like to, thank you, Julie, if you'd like to write a prayer, an offer of gratitude, a way to commune physically, kinesthetically by writing out your prayer, to commune with the divine, we welcome your prayers to be put in there, and our prayer chaplains will pray for you, as will we, and as will Silent Unity. So may we close our eyes at this time. And for all of those intentions in our prayer box, for the intentions that we each personally and quietly, silently bring to the fore of our consciousness, we thank the divine. We thank you, dear God, for hearing our prayers of gratitude, knowing that these prayers have already been answered, that through your abundance, all that we need to do is acknowledge with gratitude and acknowledgement that through your power, everything is possible. And so it is. Amen. Thank you. The daily word today will be read by Barbara Boyce. Barbara?
Good morning. The word today is let go, let God. I bravely release outworn behaviors and embrace my bright, brilliant future. Holding on to what no longer serves me because of its familiar and I've grown accustomed to it, it may stall my growth. I evolve much more quickly when I trust my guidance and release old patterns and behaviors. In my heart, I know that when I move away from a dysfunctional relationship, a negative attitude, or unhealthy way of living, I move towards something greater: peace, safety, harmony, freedom, and fulfillment. I let go of anxiety or fear and open myself to happiness and security. I breathe in freedom. My heart becomes buoyant and my steps lighter. I set my intention today to release anything I have been fearful of letting go so that I can confidently move forward, open to infinite good. And from Matthew 18:18, truly I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven.
Thank you, Barbara. And may we repeat together the prayer that Jesus taught to his disciples and to each of us. Our
Feel free to join in, especially during the chorus. In a bombed out room in Belfast, a young boy is crying. He's alone and he doesn't understand how the teachings of one book built on love and understanding could cause the hurt and killing in his land. In an old part of Jerusalem, 2 children are playing. They run and laugh the way it's meant to be. But one will wear the star and the other will wear the crescent, and they'll grow up and change from friends to enemies. But we are one. We're flowers of one garden. We're one. We're leaves of one tree. Let the walls come down and stand here together. We are one family together. We are one. We're flowers of one garden. We're one. We're leaves of one tree. Let the walls come down and stand here together. We are one family again. We are one. We're flowers of one garden. We're one. We're leaves of one tree. Let the walls come down and stand here together. We are one family. Let the walls come down and stand here together. We are one family.
beautiful, so beautiful. Reverend Almeida, nice to see you here again today. Nice to have you here. I apologize for how small the font was, because back there it was giving me trouble, and it used to be bigger. Know that. Thank you, ma'am. Our affirmation, may we say it together, please. As Yes. And amen to that. Let us welcome Reverend Steve Jarose, welcoming the stranger. Steve?
Hello, everyone. I want to begin by thanking Aisha and Jerry for selecting such beautiful words for today's topic, welcoming the stranger. I want to thank Reverend Barb for decades of friendship and common desire to create a world of peace and harmony and love. And I want to thank each of you for welcoming me today. Through the years, I've had a number of warm and welcoming experiences with you at Unity. I feel very much at home here. The building itself really resonates with me. Its unique landscape and stucco walls make me want to enter your front door. The architecture reminds me of the Southwest. I feel the sun's warmth whenever I step inside, and that's because of you. One of the central principles of unity that speaks to me is that there is a single universal power and presence active in the universe. And that regardless of our faith or where we are in time and space, a sacred divinity surrounds us. And in this energy field, which we call God or Spirit or Presence, we live and move and find our place in the world. We are spiritual beings here to express our divine potential. We're also human. And yet we are so much more creative, powerful, nurturing, and audacious in our loving than we imagine. The great world teachers never saw us as anything less than our true nature. This is who we are, one with our Creator. We live in an exciting time of great transition in the world. It's known metaphysically as the Great Turning, or the coming age of Aquarius. We are entering a 2,000-year period in which our consciousness will expand, and we will take on the reality that we actually are the light of the world. Every single one of us. The seeding of this consciousness is taking place now. But remember, it's a 2,000-year period. And these first 50 years, we sometimes struggle to lead spiritual lives in the midst of all the changes in and around us in this physical body. Yet we are just realizing that the body is the vehicle in which we grow into and express this divine nature. Not outside the body, but in this body that we inhabit. This body is the classroom in which we discover our kinship with God and with each other. In moments of clarity, we sometimes get flashes of this sense of oneness. We feel perfectly attuned to life, and all's right with the world. Those moments are here more often than we realize, but our judgments of self and others get in the way. Today I'd like to spend a little time with you looking at what it means to welcome the stranger. Both the stranger in us and the stranger who appears in front of us. Like many faith traditions, Unity makes a point of encouraging us to welcome the stranger. That's why Reverend Barb says, "Who's new today? We welcome you." It's part of hospitality that makes people feel at home and glad to be in your company. That's why they come to Unity. That's why you come to Unity. It is a safe haven. Throughout the Gospels, there are many examples of how to welcome the stranger. How not to worry, how to be strong of faith, and to be mindful about our judgments of others. These examples are fine in the abstract. They make great stories. Take, for example, the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 13 through 16. Quote, "Your light must shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your heavenly Father." Now, that statement doesn't always reflect me perfectly. So I'd like to start with the stranger within. If I were honest, I would say that there are bits and pieces to myself that I don't always like. There are times I'm greedy, and sometimes selfish. I can get hot under the collar more than I want to admit. There are times I just don't like the skin I'm in. I try to hide it, but it comes through. I become a grump and no fun to be around. But I'm also proof that one is never too old to grow, learn, and realize that perfection simply means relaxing into being the unique me that I was created to be, just as I am. I've developed some strategies that occasionally work, and I'm happy to share them with you, all 5 of them. Number 1, it's okay to be human. That's who you are and who you were meant to be. Instead of beating myself up, I'm trying something new. Liking myself. I start by listing all the things that make me unique and adorable. Surprised? Since we're told we're individual expressions of the divine, why not live as though we actually believe it? So, what do I like about myself? I'm quirky. I'm generous, kind. I'm fun to be around. I can be bold and audacious when it comes to standing up against injustice. I love hugs. So watch out after the service. I'll try to remember to ask if you'd like a hug or if I can get a hug. But if I don't, Please forgive me. Here's an example of how I'm applying this technique in the company of others. Now, it's okay to be human. So, since I'm unabashedly falling head over heels with me, I'm starting to ask people what they like about who they are. So what are the things that make you unique? What are the things you like about yourself? Oh, come on. Be brave. It's a lot of fun to actually say, this is what I like about who I am. It creates a deeper connection between us to say, this is who I am. Not this, but this. It nudges us out of our sense of being inadequate or less than perfect. So, number one, hey, express your humanness. Number two, let go of judgments, period. When we judge, we reject. When we love, we liberate. So let's let go of those judgments and replace it with some love. The more you do that about yourself, the more you'll let go of the judgments you have about others. Tara Brach has a quote I'm particularly fond of. She asks, who would you be if you fully trusted that there was nothing wrong with you? Who would you be if you knew there was nothing wrong with you? Now, Spirit knows that about us. God knows that. Why is it so hard for us to think, how would I be different if I knew there was nothing wrong with me? It's like asking, who would you be if nothing was holding you back? The more I relax into trusting that there's nothing wrong with me, I can let go about thinking there's something wrong with you. These are important questions to ask ourselves, and if we were honest, we wouldn't hesitate to answer them. It's sort of like putting your thumb under your shoulder and say, this is who I am. The key is to be brave enough to share them with the people close to you. And you will be surprised if you ask them what makes them unique. What you think might make them unique may not be what they think. So you get to exchange and share. If there was nothing wrong with me, if nothing were holding me back, I'd be sweeter. I'd be less anxious. I'd be buy colorful outfits and dress with a wildness that would surprise even me. I'd color my hair. I'd sing all the time. I'd learn Spanish. Hola. Right now, Marvin's probably thinking, oh my gosh, who is this man? Now here's an... I know that look. Here's an example that has nothing to do with people, okay, about loving others. I like to feed the birds in the backyard. We both do. There are some birds that I like better than others. Now, do you have some birds you like better than others? Well, I've decided to give up liking some birds better than others. It wasn't easy, but now I like them all and look forward to inviting each of them to the morning banquet in the backyard. The crows, the jays, the starlings, the sparrows, the juncos, the mallard ducks, whether there's 2 of them who come out of the creek or 22 of them who come out of the creek. The squirrels, the chippies, the doves, every bird and critter is now my BFF. My next goal is to like and enjoy all the people that I meet. If I'm successful with birds, why not try it with people? So, enjoy being human. Stop judging. Number 3, stop hiding how you feel. When I'm out of sorts, I'm becoming more comfortable letting people know, not trying to hide it. Why was that so hard for me? Well, I got conditioned early on in life that I was supposed to be strong, reliable, emotionally stable, and male. It was no fun. It limited me in so many ways, and it became a great burden. I've discovered that I'm actually more approachable and likable when I show my vulnerability, that I'm not perfect, that I don't know, and to give others permission to do likewise. It's a matter of being honest. And if I were honest, I would say for a long time I lived in pretense. What about that stranger I meet in others, whether for the first time or the person I've known for a long time but decided a long time ago to distance myself from them, to back off from them? I'm getting better at breaking those recordings. Hey, I'm smashing them. The recordings in my head that says, there's only so much one person can do. I'm too busy. It's not fair. I'm too tired. I'm not willing to speak up. Somebody else should speak up. I'm sure none of you ever feel that way. So here's another one of my new approaches to befriend the stranger. Strive for connection. Number 4. So there's only one more. Strive for connection. It's easy to see people I don't warm up to as they're not worth my time. They're pompous or arrogant or standoffish. They don't have anything to say or they've got too much to say. I don't like what they're wearing. They seem bored when I'm trying to say something profound. Then, if I'm lucky, I remind myself what my goal is. To make a connection. That's all it is. Get to know somebody. Find something I like in them. And then find a way to let them know. Don't keep it to myself. I imagine them cuddling their kids, dancing the boogie woogie, smiling in the mirror at themselves. Oh, I am so nice. There's always something joyful about them. And I want to be joyful about whatever it is too. My goal is not to correct or fix or reject. It's simply to enjoy what makes them unique. You've heard the expression, love isn't anything till you give it away. Love expands the more we use it, the more we restrict it, the less fruit it bears. The Christ consciousness in us is growing in much the same way. As we do so outwardly, it happens on the inside. And as we let love flow inwardly, the more it expands outwardly. So these are some of the ways I've learned to make friends with the stranger in me and in others. I hope some of them resonate with you. Accept your humanness. Revel in it. Relax. Let go of judgments. What a relief. Be more vulnerable in sharing your feelings. Make more and deeper connections. And last, enjoy the journey. I have a friend, Albert, who's here today, who's always saying, we can have fun. Let's have fun and do the hard work that's before us. It doesn't have to be heavy and creating size. So we can tackle the tough issues of our time in a spirit of hope and adventure. This does take practice and discipline. You know, we refer to the followers of Jesus as disciples for good reason. Disciple means pupil. And as pupils, we want guidance and discipline in order to make us more loving. Such discipline can either be enjoyable or taxing. We choose. We're the ones who decide. We want to win the race of life between the tortoise and the hare, and we want to get there first and fast so we can relax and take life easy. But the tortoise wins the day. Slow and steady is the way. Let's adjust practice makes perfect to decide what we're practicing. Let's practice making life more fun. That's what it means to enjoy the journey. We need to nurture and grow more love in the world. The kind of love that's alive, daring, boundary bursting, and liberating. Together, we can create a world where there are no strangers, just the missing pieces to ourselves that keep us from being whole. Thank you.
Let us prepare for meditation by singing together. Peace is flowing like a river. Thank you, Steve. Peace is flowing like a river, flowing out through you and me. Peace is flowing into the desert. the captives free. Love, love is flowing like a river, flowing out through you and me, flowing out into the desert, setting all the captives free.
Let's close our eyes. Breathe out all of the negative energy. Breathe out all that we deny. Breathe in the love of God, the peace of God, the joy of God. Settle your mind. Drop your shoulders. Loosen your jaw. Offer gratitude to the divine for this time, this space, this community of coming together. Remind yourself, as I welcome the stranger, I become aware of God welcoming me. That which I give is that which I receive. What is the stranger? The stranger is that reflection of ourselves that we have not welcomed. Those parts of ourselves that we hold at a distance. It's easy to judge the stranger. It's easy to condemn the stranger. Because they appear to be separate. When we recognize that the stranger is there to teach us that there is something within ourselves which we need to heal, we can welcome the other, and by so doing, welcome ourselves back home. What is it that you cast off to another? What is it that keeps you from asking about the uniqueness of another? What is it that keeps you from asking yourself, what do I love about me? What is unique about me? Because as you identify those, your light glows and the flame grows larger. Take this time in silence to identify your uniqueness and that which you wish to release or embrace in the silence. Welcome back into this awareness of the present moment. Did you feel a calmness come over you? Yeah. Each day we need to spend this time in the silence. This is where we, in our awareness, we commune with the divine. It's our striving to reach that superconsciousness, that place that is absence of our ego and in the presence of our Creator. You'll see that I wrote something a little, where'd you go? But I wrote something a little bit differently today about our offering, which is a reminder that this is our spiritual home. And we invite what would be the stranger to become our friend and a recognition of our sister and brother. And as we recognize our spiritual home, we need to recognize that we have to support all of the workings of our home. But here's the beautiful part about it. Here's the beauty. From our abundance. From our abundance. Because if we think limitation, we limit what we share. If we remember that it is an overflowing pool of love and joy and peace and that which we wish to share with our community, then we are in the right frame of mind as we share from our abundance. This is our offering and our song.
Like a storm that cuts a path, it breaks your will. It feels like that. You think you're lost, but you're not lost on your own. You're not alone. I will stand by you. I will help you through when you've done all you can do and you can't cope. I will dry your eyes. I will fight your fight. I will hold you tight and I won't let go. It hurts my heart to see you cry. I know it's dark, this part of life. Oh, it finds us all, and we're too small to stop the rain. Oh, but when it rains, I will stand by you. I will help you through when you've done all you can do and you can't cope. I will dry your eyes. I will fight your fight. I will hold you tight and I won't let you fall. Don't be afraid to fall. I'm right here to catch you. I won't let you down. It won't get you down. You're gonna make it. Yeah, I know you can make it. 'Cause I will stand by you and I will help you through when you've done all you can do and you can't cope. I
Aisha and Jerry. Oh, my. Thank you. Thank you for blessing us. Would you kindly, gentlemen, come up here because we are playing with the microphones here. Come on. There we go. We offer gratitude for all that you have shared from your abundance, from your heart, knowing that our spiritual home is continuing to grow and to thrive as you offer from your love, from your abundance. Thank you, and thank you. Gentlemen, thank you. The announcements. Oop, go back. We are seeking members of the board. If you are interested, energetic, and want to help craft the path forward for our beautiful community, you can see board members. Let's see, Liz, John. Who am I missing? Board members. Catherine, yes, thank you, Catherine, hiding back there. See any one of these individuals. The new member meeting finally is today. Yeah, woo-woo! Is today. We'll get ourselves some treats and then we'll meet in the classroom. This is an interesting announcement. We as the board and I met for a workshop, and we are assessing our programs, assessing our path forward, and we're going to be putting Sunday school on pause as we reassess. Please note the last 2 days of Sunday school for now, March 5th and 19th, and once we determine our next steps, we will let everyone know. There are a ton of sign-up clipboards out on the table in the lobby. Please see where you would like to offer your gifts. Drumming circle demo is here on the 19th, and Walla will run the classes bi-weekly. Meditation every Thursday afternoon, and Thursday evening, A Course in Miracles. All new members are welcome. Prayer chaplains are available in person around the sanctuary after our service. They will be standing there. You can identify them by the robes that they have on around their necks there, and they will stand with you, and they will pray with you, and they will offer you that sacred space of peace. Before we sing our song, I want to thank Reverend Steve Jarose for just an absolutely beautiful service. Thank you, Steve, for that lesson. Appreciate it. And now may we sing together, please.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Aisha has an announcement for you.
We're going to begin our rehearsals for our seasonal choir, an Easter choir, and that will be starting March 19th, after each Sunday, for the hour after every Sunday church starting March 19th. It's like, yeah, there we go.
Let us join hands around a big circle, please, and we sing this together.